mom texted me the other day. She goes, "Hey, is World War III gonna happen?" And I replied, "No, it's not happening. Don't worry, just relax. Eat well, sleep well, be happy. Everything's gonna be alright." That was my reply, but my response doesn't make the problems in the world any smaller. Maybe it just makes my mom worry a little less. With everything happening in the world today, it's strange to realize that Stockholm has actually been preparing for war for decades. During the Cold War, Sweden built thousands of civil defense shelters designed to protect civilians from bomb blasts, debris, and radioactive fallout. Many of these shelters are hidden across the city. Some are inside buildings, some are underground, and some are built directly into rock. So today, I came to this hill in Stockholm to see if I can find the signs of this hidden infrastructure and understand how the city prepares for war. Join me. Right now, I'm standing on a quiet hill in Stockholm. People come here for the view, to walk, or just to enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. But across Stockholm, there are thousands of civil defense shelters built during the Cold War. Sweden was neutral during that time, but the government still prepared for the possibility that war could reach the country. So shelters were built across the city to protect civilians. Today, Sweden has one of the largest shelter systems in the world, and many of them are still maintained, which means that under this peaceful city, there is a hidden layer most people never think about. The idea was just to show you guys and give the background history of these shelters, and just to challenge myself if I can find shelters nearby this beautiful and peaceful area. To be completely clear, it doesn't mean that I know the entrances or where I can go and find them. For sure, there is this infrastructure for the shelters, so of course I'm gonna find out where they exist. Another challenge, thank God, today the weather is super nice, super beautiful hill. You should definitely come here. It stay cold, but start to be super nice and sunny. We find something here. Ole Adolfsson. He lived here in this street. If I understand it correctly, is a composer, guitarist, an artist. He passed away in 2004. So from 1934 to 2004, his memorial placed here. But this songwriter, the artist must be very popular. They even have this park named after him. So here you can see the park. Little park here is remembrance of him. Find this beautiful hillside. That's where he used to live. Well, anyway, let's go back to my mission. Really wish me luck, because this one is quite crazy. Obviously, in the city infrastructure, in Stockholm's infrastructure, underneath of the city, there are the shelters here. It's not visible. Most of the time, people just walk by and they don't realize that there is this civil defense shelter. So we're gonna explore a little bit around here. Specifically, of course, these shelters exist all over Stockholm. Okay, luckily, I found one just after walking from the memorial place, the park. It's just right here in the normal buildings. Since nothing's going on, it is not in use. If the shelter is needed, they need to be prepared. I've been thinking like there's no chance to find another one, and I was just walking round and then realizing that these buildings are super beautiful. But I just found another one just right here. If something happens, you can just run to nearby places like this with the sign. Then you can have a shelter if situations are becoming tense and you need to run to, you should know where you go to. So around here, this Montiel is big, and so far I have found 2, hoping to find more. Look at this restaurant, so beautiful. The restaurant seems to be closed. I'm gonna have to continue my journey. Around here, there are a lot of construction going on. Thinking of asking people, but I don't really see many people around here. I just keep looking. I've been finding a lot of these shelters nearby, just right here, built into these rocks. If you see these like blue triangle sign, then you can understand that there is the like shelter nearby. Basically now it's locked. The people are not allowed to enter. But it could be just a storage room. But if you see the sign, which means there is a shelter nearby. Probably I think inside here there is a shelter. you can use in the emergency situation. And these are basically basements. I see someone seems like doing laundry or something, so they're not active right now. Just to see if there are more of those. We'll see. I've never walked here before. Okay, just again, it's very close to what I have walked earlier, so I think I'm just coming back to the same place. We have a lot of beautiful stairs in the area. Let's just walk to the other side. You can also hear the planes. Supposed to be very quiet, but I see like many cars here driving into these small lanes. Pretty interesting. It's just so interesting that I've been finding a lot of them around here. I was like start to be losing hope earlier because I don't know, I'm just gonna have to find out. There is no like exact location I checked on a map or anything like that. And now just right here I found one again. Right next to it, there is this law firm kind of company. I was not sure what they do, just like right here. So I just wanted to explain you guys what that is and what this company is about. Like nearby this company, there is this sign. That was the point I was trying to make. I was not sure. But then I found out a man came out of the house and I asked him, oh, you know, I'm just making a video about these shelters. And then he said, no, this is not shelter. I was like, yeah, but this, if there is a sign, which means there is this emergency shelter you can go to, right? Which doesn't mean that is active. Yeah, he said, yeah, that's true because that's our house. And oh, of course, yes, people cannot go into your house. A lot of buildings are quite similar, so I won't remember if I'm just coming back to the same place and just seeing the sign and oh, I found another one, I found another one. But it's just the same freaking one. So I'm back to this. I keep saying that people would miss, even though people would not realize, even though they were like passing by, you know, these shelters, and they won't realize these places or these signs because they are quite hidden or not that obvious all the time, even though there is this orange color and blue color. I was walking around here like back and forth and I didn't see this one I'm seeing right here. When the color is gone, you can still see that. I think I have unlocked how many? Five, I think. I'm gonna count again when I edit the video. But so far, yeah, I found that one, 3, and then 4, and then, yeah, including this one, 5. And then I found this really interesting cartoon here. A huvudet på en katt. Seems like, can you see the light behind me? And yeah, but basically what I'm seeing is I see the trash cans. Anyway, this cartoon is saying about what's in a cat's head. In Swedish, cats like to do sauna. This cat loves sauna, if I understand it correctly. But is this sauna? I'm confused. Is it shelter or sauna? But anyway, let's keep checking. Number 5 has been unlocked. Hej, är du från Stockholm? Jag hittar skitrum här. Vet du skitrum? Ja.
För kriget?
Ja, can you prata engelska? Yeah, thank you. So I'm documenting about these like shelters, like people can go to. So I want to know, like, do you know if something happened, you can...
We have put up a sign.
Oh, you have it? Okay.
Yeah, we don't have the kids room there, but we have indicated where.
Oh,
we
you
shall
have?
go.
Okay.
And there are some of these
Yeah.
houses that has.
Yes, I have found 5.
Okay.
I've unlocked 5, but I don't know. But I just saw the signs and like this blue like triangle sign. Yeah, so you know.
I don't know where it is. I should know, but we have it in the entrance. If something happens, I can quickly look where to go.
Of course, yeah. Okay.
So our house, we have actually put that up. After
Protected.
everything.
Yes. I think like a lot of like rooms like that around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
quite
because
interesting.
I think we have, because it is hill made of, it's like rock.
Rock,
So
yeah.
perhaps there are possibilities to have this
Basement,
shelter.
yes.
For your
So much.
university, some study or what?
It's for my YouTube because I do the documentaries like shelters or something like hidden history.
Okay.
So now it's like timely, right? So I want to talk about something related.
Yeah, because we are a little bit ingenious, you say in Swedish. We are not used to war and difficulties. We are
Neutral.
neutral, but we are also quite lazy to be prepared for
Yeah.
dangers.
I realized those 5 shelters are the best I could do. I tried to find out if it is not Montpellier's-Beg and around Stockholm area, if there is a chance to see the very obvious place people should know, the shelter. So I'm going there. Actually, it should be just right here. This place is Katarinaberget. It's Katarina Mountain, and the shelter supposed to be right here, but I didn't see any sign, and I was asking a man and he said he doesn't really know. Swedish people don't really read the sign either. I'm not sure what he meant by it, but he suggested that maybe I can go up here and look for the sign, but the place itself supposed to be just right here. So it no longer exists here, the sign and.
I don't think the sign or anything is still there anymore,
Okay.
since it's a bus station. It's a bus terminal, really.
I don't know why they stay show on the Google Map.
Yeah.
Even the 4.5 star.
The entrance is still there down there,
yeah.
but it's a bus terminal now.
Okay, that's why it doesn't show any picture here.
No.
So maybe even though I go up, I will only see the view. There is
You
no.
will see the view if you go up and out there. You will see it's a magnificent view.
Yes.
It's absolutely lovely, and you can see sort of the air intake, the little structure just there.
Yeah.
That's the air intake
that's
for
it.
the air shelter, because they still
Air
kept
shelter.
that. Yeah.
Air shelter. Oh, is he or she wants to go?
She wants to.
Okay.
But yeah, it was
Okay.
a massive bomb shelter built in the 1950s
1950s.
for 15,000 people.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, for
So-
nuclear war.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's supposed to be
Right under us.
right down, right
it's
below
like-
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 4 levels, you know.
Okay. Then I think I passed the area, the door sign,
Yes.
but there is no sign. Okay.
There's no sign. You just see a big massive hole.
Yeah.
And that's for buses now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for explaining
Yes.
anyway. Yeah. Have a nice day. Have a nice walk. Bye. He doesn't want to be on the camera, so I just asked him if he could explain me a little bit about that room. But it is showing on the Google map like this. So I thought at least I can show the sign of this shelter sign, but seems like they no longer have it because it turns out to be a bus station. So right here where I am just standing is above the shelter. So earlier the place I showed you, it is supposed to be the shelter itself. It's to host 15,000 people if nuclear war happens. So let's just walk here and see if I can go down, and then again just trying to look around the area which is supposed to be the entrance. That's the best I can do. Standing here now is strange to think about. Stockholm feels calm, safe, and far away from conflict. But hidden inside these hills and buildings are reminders of a time when the world felt much more uncertain. And maybe in some ways it still does. Well, that's it. That's about today's vlog. Thanks for joining my journey looking for the shelters all over the place, over the hill. Maybe you can go explore yourself and find more shelters and let me know. Or there are hidden shelters I should know about. Please let me know and I'll go film. And thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys next time in the next vlog. Bye.